There's a conversation happening right now about looting taking place in the midst of this disaster here in California. Gavin Newsom explicitly said looting will not be tolerated, and it seems that the United States has deployed the National Guard in order to monitor this behavior. But people need to understand that this conversation can very easily become one that is racially charged and stoke an inherent bias. Some of you may have seen this video circulating the internet. It was young black teenagers who were taking these items out of a home during the wildfires. In one shot, you saw a young man who had a giant white, cloth bag filled with items that came out of the home. Another shot, you saw two guys carrying a television and a speaker out of the house. And this video was circulating with people commenting and saying that looting was taking place, blaming these young men for looting. We come to find out that they were taking items out of their own home. They lived with an elderly woman, and in the midst of this emergency, she needed them to take these items out of the house to prepare for the fact that the fire was on its way. And I want you to know that both times that I've seen this video, I've reported it, okay? And I would report anything that is pushing misinformation, especially misinformation that could target a certain community of people. In the last few days, we've seen a lot of that, a lot of misinformation about what's going on here in California, most of it coming from people who are not here in this state. The talk of reservoirs and fire hydrants being empty is not true. The talk of firefighters being hired strictly off of DEI initiatives is not true. And the talk of individuals traveling up to the Pacific Palisades or all of these places and looting is not true. It is flat out discrimination. It encourages a heightened sense of needing to monitor certain people whenever a mass tragedy such as these wildfires takes place. But I want you to know that people like me, other creators on this app, other people in general, see this for what it is. And we have to be willing to speak up and not let this type of misinformation spread, because it's dangerous. The leadership that is coming in to the White House wants us to think with these inherent biases, okay? They want us to discriminate against each other. It's our job to communicate effectively in order to prevent that type of thought process from seeking in, taking root, and influencing negative behavior.